Good morning, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. I couldn't tell you what time it is. It is what's today? Thursday?
Thanks.
And we were on the way to Eden, and we found out from the cabinet guys that everyone was at their cabinet shop, and they were like, if you want to stop by because you haven't been by to see what we've been doing, and they've been working on Genay's library
Since the beginning.
forever.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd swing in here and go in and kind of see the process a little bit and get a sneak peek at her library cabinets.
Potentially.
And take you guys in like Mr. Rogers used to do.
Aw.
Yeah.
And how sad.
I didn't wear a cardigan, but let's see what they're working on. We came in here and nobody wanted to be on camera, so they said, you know what, you can have the whole shop. We're gonna go outside. So we're literally in here alone. But this place is sick.
It's just full of our house.
Yeah, I don't know much about woodworking, but I feel like I could figure it out in here. Like anybody that knows about wood, we found this. You remember in the theater, where the candy's gonna go, it's like a hidden door that you get back to like the mechanical room and whatnot. Well, look at this. This is a mock-up they made for how because there's not a lot of room in reality for this to swing back into the wall. So they made this that pivots on the threshold. I can't hang on.
You can see it there.
Yeah, it pivots on the threshold instead of like having a hinge here. And this measurement, it looks small here. He said in reality, this measurement is 38 inches, which I think a normal door is 36 inches, like for instance those. So it's a little wider than a normal door entry. But isn't that cool? Like a little proof of concept.
It's sick.
Whoop.
It's so cute.
Yeah, that's cool. So you see what kind of little hinge they use up here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
just pivots. It's kind of like our front door.
Yeah.
A lot of Genay's library stuff is not in here right now, they said.
They're
But
focusing on doors.
they're trying to get all the doors handled.
I think we might need some of them for the
Yeah.
certificate of occupancy.
This is the back for that door that I just showed you. This is what it looks like. It's all walnut. You see it's multiple pieces, but they're lining it up so all the grain lines up. So look at that. That looks so nice. Walnut is awesome.
This is all of our walnut that will become the cutting board eventually.
Oh, yeah. We got something cool to show you when we go to Eden today, too. Actually, hang on. Look at this. You remember on our islands, we have the idea as a cutting board that like slots in over top of the island? You can kind of see it there, the countertop. Well, yesterday, they came in and they did like a proof of concept to see how it worked. We were playing around with it. It's awesome. So we'll show you that when we go to Eden today, because we got to go meet Blake and the inspector there in like an hour. So yeah, all of this is the butcher block that I just showed you. That's the hidden door. All of that is shelving for other stuff for us. This is all the framing that they're working on for all the hidden doors and the doorways in the house and stuff. So yeah, every piece of wood in here that's being worked on is for our house, which is pretty crazy.
Weird.
Like I told you, when we came in here, they left because they didn't want to be on camera, which means they're not working on our house.
We need to let them get
So
back
I'm gonna
to
get
work.
out of their hair. This is the cabinet color we picked for
Above
the loft
garage.
above the garage.
We have like called it a couple of things. Do you want to just say we're gonna call it the loft?
The loft, yeah, the loft's good.
The apartment, the loft.
Yeah. So that's the Airbnb. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here so they can get back to work, and we'll see you in Eden. It's still recording.
Oh.
Actually, Genay, before we left, we stumbled upon these. These are all ours.
Some of them.
He said all of them.
Three to four of them.
The big beam that goes across the top of your stove,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna press a bunch of these together to make our mantle above the fireplace. But yeah, these are all hand-hewn old timbers. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, look at the rings. You can tell how old wood is because new wood doesn't look like this.
Yeah, when you look at new pine, the rings are like an inch apart.
Huge, yeah.
And then on all of this, actually,
It's called old growth.
Old growth wood, you know, the rings are super, super tight.
Before they genetically modified all the trees. It's just, they did light genetic natural selection, but not natural.
Unnatural selection.
Yes. Which made for weaker wood, but faster.
The camera locked on you because it really wanted to hear your story you were telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried.
All right. We are for real going to Eden now.
Okay.
Okay. And just like that, it's 4 hours later. What's up? They've been schmoozing about out here, let me tell you. We just met with Blake and the inspector because we got to get a CO, at least a temp CO, by the 31st to keep our bank happy. But they got these walls up. Okay, I can see that. Let me twirl them. Remember, they poured these footers. These are going to be the 2 columns. We're definitely going to come up a little higher on these. As I wanted the wall low, because this wall was like 4 foot. I told them to bring it down some so that when you're up here, you're not losing out on the view. So now when you're there, the wall doesn't block your view at all. But I think I'm going to bring these columns up some. Yeah, maybe double that.
Double that?
I mean, yeah, because not double where you are, double what they are currently. So that you got 2 little... 2 pillars. 2 pillars coming in here. Yeah, and they got the wall laid. And they got the front porch stone.
The whole front porch is
The entirety of it is complete. I'm not going to walk up on there because they literally just finished.
I'm not walking on there. Isn't that pretty? Look, the coping's on that now, finally.
Copium?
No.
That's called copium.
No.
They got the copium on there.
That looks so good.
You like that?
Yeah.
We're going to have some copywritten music. Looks good though.
Looks really good.
Did you figure out what tree you're putting in there?
Yeah, it's like a dwarf magnolia. It's not the one with the big green leaves and the white flowers that you're thinking. It's the one with the pink, like flower-looking petal type situation.
If you can Google dwarf magnolia, you'll see. Ooh, what is? Oh, that's the other beam for the upstairs. Looks like.
Looks like, yeah.
The other beam for the loft. That's the loft and that's the loft. We call both the loft.
Oh no.
Yeah, we thought we were calling one thing the loft.
Okay, so this is the apartment.
The apartment.
And then that's the loft.
Apartment in the loft.
Okay.
We got it. It's official.
You got it.
Boogie woogie woogie.
It's official.
All right, last time we were here, I think I showed you they were up, but they weren't operating. But this one, go click your button, Genay.
Go click my button.
This one is now, they're all fully operational, but those aren't plugged up. They just installed Genay's today, so you can get the full glory.
It's not plugged up, but it's working.
It's working. She doesn't know what plug it is, clearly. Look at that. How sexy is that?
I guess when it doesn't have power, it doesn't close, because then you take it out. So it's lifting the power back up.
What is it on battery backup right now?
It's literally like, look.
So yeah, that's just running off. I don't know how garage doors work. Apparently these have a battery backup.
Yeah.
But yeah, those doors are insanely sexy. Speaking of insanely sexy,
Oh.
I'm talking about you.
No, you're not.
Hey!
No, you're not.
See, that's how you keep them in check, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta hide compliments. Look at this. Holy schmoly. They got your, if you'll envision this, okay? This is the main entertaining terrace. Step down. This wall will be finished. This is where the grill will be. Butted up against that wall. That's a planter. So all that'll be filled in is she'll have different plants that die. But they're close to the house, so you can change them out easily all the time.
Okay.
And then on this area is going to be the lounge terrace.
Like a little
It's going to be more,
seating area.
it'll be more grassy in there. It's going to be pavers with
the
grass joints. And it's going to be like your more romantic thing. And I wanted a big pergola over this whole area, but it was too expensive for right now. Because I wanted like one of those dope retract ones that open and close and are metal and lit and all that stuff. And those things are very expensive. So if you own a pergola company and you happen to have one that you want to donate to the cause, holla at your boy. But how great did this turn out, baby?
Really great. There's just so many things my mind's thinking about.
There's just so much room for activities.
Oh, did you show your big speakers yet?
My big speakers? No, I haven't.
Huge speakers?
They're okay. They're not huge.
They're pretty huge.
Now, there's some that are going to be like landscaping speakers that are hidden as rocks. But
one huge one there.
what am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Right there.
And the other huge one over there.
See, there was ones that we were going to flush mount inside there, right?
But those weren't
But
power.
these, I wanted surface mounted so that we could upgrade easily, change speakers. It, you know what I mean? It's
technology.
Yeah. So there's one there and there's one there. And I don't know, you might be having one in your screened-in porch.
I know I've got flush mounts in there. And I was looking for
Your fan's up in here.
Yeah, my fan's up in here. Isn't it cute?
Hey, that's a fan, that's a fan, that's a fan.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. These are the heaters.
Oh yeah, you got 2 heaters going in here?
One on that side, one on the other side.
You know, even thinking about heaters right now,
Makes you want to throw up.
it makes me want to die,
Yeah.
not just throw up.
Well, let's go in the living room area first.
Is that where you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, catch this. Look at that, on camera caught it.
Yeah.
Woo! What's going on?
They painted the living room. The first coat. But you can finally see what it's supposed to look like.
Ooh, child.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is so hard to get on camera.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's black.
They got the metal on the front of the fireplace. I don't think we've shown this yet. So you remember, stone will be wrapped along the side up to covering the face of this a little bit on both sides, and then across the top, and there's a giant beam that goes across the top there, and then our mantle under. Oop, I hit the thing. Our mantle goes under the TV, so our mantle will be right there. And then these are giant metal shelves. You can see that were fabricated. They go on this side, standing all the way up. Let me pan up. That didn't work. Going all the way up here and then dying in there, and then the stone will be wrapped around. They'll look like they go into the stone, right? All the way up and down that wall.
Can I just say,
Yeah?
I am very happy that we decided to not paint the ceiling black, because if we did, we would have lost all the detail of those beams and the chandelier.
Yeah. The chandelier would have disappeared.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best decisions we made.
Yep. We made nothing but good decisions.
Well, we've made one bad decision.
One bad. Oh, speaking of, I guess we'll say that. You remember our backsplash fiasco that we complained about? We're changing it. Do you have the sample?
It's in the front.
Do you want to grab it?
Yeah.
You don't have to run. You can walk.
I don't want to run. You start showing them other stuff.
Okay. Like these lights?
Yeah.
So here's our pendants for over the dining table. They're going to be adjusted. Like, we don't know where they're done, so they're just hanging at their max length right now. But these are like welded metal, very industrial looking. They're actually a brutalist style, which is going to match another antique brutalist chandelier that we found for that breakfast nook area in there. It's from the 60s. I think Genay will know exactly the artist who made it, but it's like a very, brutalist is the term. It's a crazy looking light. I loved it, and I couldn't believe she did. You ever have those situations where you're like, so-and-so's gonna hate this, and then you show it and they're like, oh, it's my favorite thing ever, and you're like, did I just fall in love with you all over again? The answer is yes. So yeah, this counter, the counter on either side of the stove, and the backsplash, all changing out to the material that Genay's going to get. This coffee bar over here is actually the same material, but we're going to leave this because we don't mind it so much over here.
It's gonna get covered with a
Yeah, and a giant espresso machine, and all our coffee accoutrements are going to be right here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
And it might actually work on this countertop specifically to cover up when I accidentally spill milk on the counter.
But just over here is good lighting. Just set that on top. This is what we're changing
You
to.
can tell how much warmer of an undertone this
I
has.
can't see anything. Let's step outside where there's some good light. Is that a good? That's a good lighting.
Yeah.
It's called concrete, and there's no pattern to it. I mean, no movement to it. It's just like a little concrete stippling. We've tested it with all the finishes in here. How it looks with this counter. It looks brilliant. With it, it picks up the dark color. And this goes good with that. It goes good with the floor. It goes good with the walnut. So this is what we're doing. It has no movement. It's very neutral.
Everything else shines.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so much going on in here. It just
So there you can
makes
see the difference.
Yeah.
It's more
what
of
a difference.
It's more of a gray. And it matches the floor better.
Yes, it matches the floor wonderfully.
Yeah, so that's what we're going with.
Now I gotta carry this around.
Yeah, you do. Thanks. Also, oh my goodness. Y'all remember right here, there's a rolling butcher block custom thing.
We'll bring it over.
Well, yesterday they built a proof of concept of it to try to get their design around their head so they could go back to the shop and make it. And Genay, oh, look at them arms, girl. Woo! It's about 1.5 inches taller right now than it will be finished.
Yeah, I think you said if you take off 2 inches.
Okay, 2 inches.
Yeah.
And you can see that will slide in. So this will be like basically cantilevered. This will all be butcher top, cantilevered, however they set it up. And this will notch under there, right over the cabinet. So you'll just have what looks like a butcher block sitting on the counter. But she can move it around the kitchen to wherever she needs a big workstation. Ugh. It's huge,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have drawers in it and storage under it. It's gonna be sick. I would have showed you, you can visualize what it looked like clamped on there. I don't want to move all this wood and stuff that's in the way. I'm following you. Oh my goodness, we've walked by this 12 times and haven't said anything.
Oh, yeah.
The stair treads.
Stair treads. They're dirty.
They are very dirty.
They're in. Look at how thick.
Trying to get it, hang on.
Jesus.
This gimbal's killing me. All right. They turned out so incredibly awesome. They've still got to get another layer of finish, but they're just waiting until everybody's now working.
Walking.
Walking and working.
40 minutes.
Yeah, everything looks so different because the primer is like a blurple.
Such a blurple, yeah.
It's a blur, so it throws everything off. But seeing everything with true black, now how the wood tones against the black is.
And I can't respond to everybody in the videos, but people would be like, oh, is that the wall color? And I wanted to be like, no. No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
No, the wall color is in fact
Black.
that. It's a color match to Off Black by Farrow and Ball. Because that's a very expensive paint.
It is.
The doors are
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we won't touch them. Thanks, Bob.
There's wetness all going on in here.
You got this little light up.
This lights up now.
This is a very just whimsical.
Yeah, this is
Funky
like the
light.
loosely Lord of the Rings themed.
Do you have
Yes,
the wallpaper
ma'am.
in here?
Oh no, I take it back to the.
All the
You're
lights
not
are
gonna be able
off.
to see it anyway, yeah, because the lights are off. But the tile is in. I can't touch this door, and be careful of your foot.
Y'all remember that pink tile?
Oh
Good
gosh, I
Lord,
wish you
it's
could
a-
see it with the lights on.
Fluorescent. I could go cut all these lights on.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll get it when they put the pencil tile in, because we're getting these little spots have
Yeah.
white pencil tile going in them.
But that's like a. Y'all remember that pink tile? I'm not touching it. Mr. President,
I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. All right. So that's done. Hey, don't touch that. It's wet.
Yep, it's very wet. Don't touch it, it's wet.
I'm not touching it here because it's wet. Hey, there's the man right there.
Yes.
Woo!
It's wet.
It's wet in here.
So how about this color?
Oh yeah, let's get a.
That's a good place to show it. Yeah, where the light's hitting it.
So You would think that our bedroom's black too, wouldn't you?
It's not.
But it is not. Actually, let me show this.
Dark brown.
Yeah, watch this contrast here.
Yeah.
This is called sealskin. You see, that's black. This is brown. You can really tell it. Once you pan over here, it kind of looks black.
Yeah. And again, we did the ceilings a cream color so that you could actually see the beams.
All the
we paid
beams and
for.
the work, yeah. And they've got all that clad. They're gonna, they gotta come back and stain these edges to match where they had to cut it. But
Beautiful.
turned out sick. They haven't, I think we've already shown this, haven't we? You just had to touch that. I got you on camera touching.
I wanted to touch it a little bit.
Something's going on in here.
Do some more waterproof. I want to install this floor tomorrow.
Nice.
Tile.
You heard that here first. Tomorrow. I'm holding Manny to it. He says, look, every time we post a video, they all go back and look and try to find themselves working and painting.
Find ourselves.
So I'm giving him front row. Front row.
I'm under it. I'm like, I'm the painter.
He is the guy. They're killing it out here, Bob. Appreciate it, man. Look at this lighting. We look like villains.
we do.
Look at this.
Tell a scary story real quick.
I was having a moment, Genay. I'm sorry. Just having a little moment.
Let's go up first so we can cool off.
Okay, it's very hot up here. These stairs are
Beautiful.
phenomenal. I cannot tell you how happy. We're not going to put handrails up either. We're just going to
For legal purposes, that's a full-on no.
we're just going to risk death and dismemberment every day. Look at this. I'm panning up to you in a second. My pan speed is very slow.
It's very slow, yeah.
It's like me.
This is the same color as the master.
It's crazy. Look how much different it looks with full sunlight.
Come look at this wall that gets no sunlight. You would be like, that's two different colors.
Yeah, so this is sealskin.
It's beautiful.
What a sexy color.
It's such a good color.
And then you pan over to that wall. That wall looks black.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going in this room.
Go.
Still my favorite room. This room is so sexy. Oh my goodness. It's so hot.
It's very hot.
But
They're
it's-
getting ready to paint the walls black in here. I
Show
don't know
this.
if we showed this finished.
Show this fan again.
That fan.
Show what finished?
I don't think we showed all this tile finished. They finished both sides in the niche.
Sheesh niche.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call a sheesh niche.
After they paint this, this will be grouted and then it's ready for faucets and toilet and stuff.
So this is your masculine room.
Masculine.
It turned out great.
Yeah.
And then
that room's still the same.
The
We're not even
Victor,
gonna-
but I do want to go in here
Okay.
because I didn't realize that these doors were painted the color that this room's going to be. So let's kind of go through your vision.
Okay. So
Way back.
these have been painted yellow. These two things have been painted yellow. They just painted these today. This right here that you're looking at is the color they were supposed to be, which is what the wall color is going to be.
Right.
These are also going to be that color. And
The trim.
The wall is also going to be that color.
Right. So everything's going to be this very muted yellow.
Yeah.
It looks like yellow, like lemonade ice cream.
It's a really creamy yellow toned white.
Right.
And then that picture rail, starting from that picture rail up all the way is the yellow that is on the ceiling.
Right.
So they're bringing that all the way down and covering the picture rail in it. Doesn't that make so much more sense? That's why I kept trying to tell everybody.
I mean, it makes sense in your head.
Don't look at this room and it's not right.
It still doesn't make sense to me.
But now you can see it kind of.
I get it that that's a specific look
Yes.
from a specific age
Yes.
that I don't know anything about.
But you can see that it's complementary now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then in here we got raspberry sherbet.
That is the Sleeping Beauty wallpaper bathroom.
And then you can show the tile that's going in here.
That's the wrong tile.
Oh, that's my face.
Good. Here you go. So this room is gonna have mostly white penny tile, and then there'll be like a double border with one thin line, one thick line of black that's put into it.
Gotcha.
And then all the walls in here up to a chair rail height in the bathroom is all tile.
Really?
Yes. That's the tile that's on back border. So
Ooh.
I'm saying that as like a way to put that into the universe, but Currently, we do not have that tile, and we don't have a time frame of when we're going to get that tile.
What kind of tile is it?
It's just tile, but it's like perfect color matches to
Right.
the wallpaper.
Yeah.
So there's a blue and a green.
It's hot. We gotta go downstairs. I'll see you in the basement. Say that what you just said again?
Nope.
She said, I'm about to push you down the stairs.
There's only 3 left.
Look, I'm old. That would hurt. Oh my God, I feel so good down here. They're not on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to turn those on. I literally just flipped so many switches in here, but I found the right one.
Remember, you gotta turn it back off.
I don't remember anything. All right. You remember those lights we showed you? The ISR on lights? Oh my goodness. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see these. Look at these lights.
You come down at night and turn them
Oh, we do. But look at this. Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen?
Well, then there's this.
That's true. Well, it just the fact. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Ooh. I'm about to get pissed off. Then there's this light.
Then there's this light.
This. Look at me yawning. Is it my boring you that much?
Sorry.
Oh, this video is so. Look at this. These are all slate pieces suspended in this white substance. Is that funny?
They cleaned out all the wells.
Why did this spin? Listen, I love this camera so much more than the GoPro, but I'm about to eat it.
We haven't been out here in a while.
Hang on, I'm still showing this light. So tell me that doesn't look like ISR on and then the jaggedy walls of Mordor. Mordor.
Yeah, that's how.
Mordor.
That's the name says it. Your elf twin.
My elf twin.
Yeah, your elf twin. Like Legolas?
Legolas. Legolas.
Is he Spanish?
He's a Legolas.
I think he's elven.
He's a Legolas. What's his name? His name Legolas.
Okay. I'll go back.
His name Legolas. You do not know from whence you came, Legolas.
Okay, enough.
Oh, righty then. I forgot to tell you about this. They're not on. Twirl. There you go. Our little LED strip here. There's still like a cover that goes on, but those are in. Are you going in here to hide?
No, I'm seeing if this was put in yet.
And this is where that little baby mock. Oh my sweet Lord! This is where that baby mock-up of the door that we showed y'all at the cabinet shop. That's where it goes. So that swings open. We got our big opening there, and this is, just a mechanical room. Absolutely chock full of stuff. How sexy is all of this?
It's very sexy.
How many times do they paint and then they're like, oh, gotta fix that?
Yeah, Jason just told them, he said by the end of the day tomorrow, he will have no more holes to drill. So they will have no more holes to patch. So he's gonna get out of their way for like 2 weeks so they can finish painting.
The amount of times this thing has twirled around to show my glistening sweat face. I'm giving the people. That's what the people want. I forgot. I was supposed to bring my logo light because it goes on that wall. I need to bring that so you can get that wired. But oh my sweet Lord.
Ready to
Oh, I gotta go turn some lights off.
Yeah, you gotta turn them on.
Actually, I'm gonna hand you this
Yeah.
so you can record down there. Me hitting the right one.
It's like the second to last one you hit.
No?
Nope. That one turned it off.
It did?
Yep.
Okay.
You turned on some other ones though.
What?
Yeah, you flipped like 5, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant just now.
No.
That's about how I have it, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think you hit
What
more than
these
that, but
buttons
it's fine.
do?
It's fine.
Am I glistening?
Yeah, you're listening.
Dude, it is hot.
I think we're ready to go, huh?
We are.
You ready to go? Oh.
I love y'all. I don't know how long that was. Probably not enough for a video, so.
I think it probably was.
You think it was?
I think it was with all the nice B-roll drone
What about
footage you
this?
got.
I didn't get a lot. Surprise! You handle this. This is your outro. This is your show.
This is my outro?
Yes, you run this one. I'm tired.
That's all, folks.
Whoa! You gotta like warm them up.
I gotta warm them up. What do you mean? We're leaving.
We are leaving.
Goodbye.
We
That's all, folks. See you next time.
you are a brutalist. You're a brutalist.
Okay.
All right, cover the lens.
Ba-do-do-do.